The long weekend we decided to make a trip to the coast was the one chosen by many people. The heatwave struck hard, but we decided to travel to the Jurassic coast for other reasons, and it had been on our list for a while. A landmark of millions of years of geological history, this area was a desert, a shallow tropical sea and a marsh. The fossilized remains of creatures that lived there have been preserved between the layers of rocks where recurring landslides have exposed them. We wanted to reach out towards the past. The stillness of the sediments that lay upon the tectonic skeleton, silently hibernating bygone lives, were a reminder of the ever-recurring flux in nature.
Pebbles, walking on pebbles, it's not fun, but damn, it's worth it being here, surrounded by water, on this natural barrier. Finally, the sound of civilization quieted down. It's just me.
At this point the unexpected happened. The drone crashed into the sea. Long story short, instead of appreciating the aerial view of Chesil Beach, we spent the rest of the day trying to replace the drone. I was absolutely gutted.
In the morning, Edward's spirits went very high, I must say, after the drone accident. But once we arrived at Old Harry Rocks, the worries faded away. We were at one of the most spectacular landmarks of the south coast of England, located on the most eastern point of the Jurassic coast. The force of the sea and wind has transformed the shark leaving behind the solitary forms of Old Harry and his wife, although they are not really visible in our footage.
Corfe Castle, a magnificent, almost Tolkien-esque ruin, for it impels the visitor to be reminded of Durdle Door, the Hill of Dark Sorcery from Tolkien's saga. Enchanted as it may be, a window into the past it is. Located on the Purbeck Peninsula, an obvious landmark to the passing drivers, as it sits perched on a hilltop, guarding the principal route through the Purbeck Hills. Through the passing generations, the surrounding green hills and this mighty old fortress has been the continuous background of human endeavor over a millennia of recorded history, not to mention the archaeological evidence that suggests inhabitation reaching back to 6000 BC, well into the misty, forgotten, prehistoric past of the British Isles. The castle has seen its own evolution. For centuries it has been built and developed to attain its final form. Its ownership has changed hands, just so to finally end on the losing side in the great conflict of the English Civil War. A most fascinating chapter in British history, the ruins are the living witness to the destruction ordered by the parliamentarian forces. It is hard to really know the moral side of right and wrong, but ruins like Corfe are a reminder of our history, the past deserving more of our attention, and an invitation to the fact that we can always learn more, and knowing more might help us with understanding right from wrong.
Everywhere you look.
It may just look like a grey stone, but it is the remnant of a tropical sea that disappeared millions of years ago. Often, when we are in need of some inspiration and reflection, we search upwards towards the stars and sky, with the opening of possibilities ahead. But this time our feet were touching some ancient or even imaginary alien events. Near our grasp, the shifting environment and climate gave rise to an open book that we could touch with its unlocked pages that time had presented us. Resting by our side were layers of marine and other sediments that had become visible thanks to the activity of the mighty sea and the catastrophic landslips over what was first a desert, then a lagoon. In this place, dinosaurs were living in the warm water above the muddy seafloor. Thinking about dinosaurs makes us wonder how vast the gap between them and us is. It makes them more of alien inhabitants of an alien planet.
Any luck finding something?
Not really. I had better look the other day down the other beach.
Yeah, well, I didn't come equipped. I'm just hoping someone finds something that I could record.
Actually, no, my husband's found something quite interesting.
Today?
Yeah, it was just down there on one of the ledges, and it looks almost like part of a skull.
Oh, really? Would he mind sharing? Do you live locally or?
No, we come from Cheshire,
Oh, Cheshire.
near Manchester.
Okay, wow, all the way?
Yes.
For this purpose or? Wow,
Yeah, we just love Lyme Regis.
it's beautiful here.
Get your fossil out.
So this is 180 million years old. So
The bottom layer or
all of it.
all of it?
Yeah.
So it formed fairly quickly, did it?
No, it's just. I mean, when I say 180, that's plus or minus a few years.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I put it on camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you on holiday?
I don't know what it is.
Yes,
okay.
It's been crushed, so it's possibly a shell,
Ah, okay.
or possibly a skull.
I wouldn't even recognize. Oh yeah, that's the body.
This is there's something here, and you can just see the stuff just shattered.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
So
Amazing.
whatever it is, it's better than your average ammonite.
Okay.
The shallow, warm sea,
Ah, okay.
a bit like the Caribbean,
Okay.
and it was the rock formed by animals just dying. So you get muds that they died in, and then limestones are the actual animals.
Okay.
So just over there, there's a whole bed of ammonite, just loads of them.
Yes, yes. So there is this harder layer,
Yeah.
and there is that what looks like mud in between.
That's right. Yep, you're absolutely right. So
What is that mud? Is
so
that
the harder layers are limestone,
okay?
and the more shaly layers are mudstone.
Okay.
It is just fossilised mud.